Hey everyone, welcome to Rev Trev NFL. My name is Rev Trev, and it's great to have you here because today we're going to be diving in to the Tennessee Titans Green Bay Packers preview show, and I just want to start by saying and declaring, and I'm not a doctor, I don't have inside information, but I believe that Jordan Love is going to be playing week 3 against the Tennessee Titans. You heard it here first. And the reason why I said, actually, let's just stop for a second. The other question is, should he be? Should he be? Now, we'll get into that in a moment. But last week, apparently, he was very close to coming back last week. This week, we're talking Wednesday, he is at practice. Now, he's not in pads. He's not, he's doing some stuff, but it said limited in practice. I'm telling you right now, if Jordan Love's ready to go, he's playing week 3. And it's shocking to me. Now, I don't know if it's actually the best news, but these guys want to be on the field. They want to be out there playing, not jumping around, competing. This is why they signed the contracts. This is why they work so hard. They want to be on the field. So if the doctors clear him, then that means he's going to be playing, everyone. And I think that's something we need to know about and think about and plan for, because at the end of the day, some of you might say I don't think it's a good idea. And I don't blame you for saying that. In fact, it's probably not a good idea, because I would rather a healthy Jordan Love than one that's coming back a little too early, gets re-injured. The thing about this injury is it sounds like he's going to be playing through pain no matter what. It's kind of like when Rodgers injured himself a number of years ago, and they said, it can't get any worse. We're going to do surgery in the offseason, and it is what it is. So I just kind of feel like at the end of the day, that's kind of where we're at. And Jordan Love probably doesn't need to play in this game. And I think this is why a lot of people are really frustrated with him considering wanting to go there. And I'm just going to download something I forgot to download and put it up on the screen for you. But we're going to dive into the score prediction. I'm going to talk a little bit about first of all, I want to stop and say I was totally wrong about last week. I thought there was no way we were going to win against the Colts. I was really, really surprised to see us win against the Colts. I had predicted that we were going to lose, even though normally I'd said we were going to win with Jordan Love there. That's the thing. Like, I am shocked. How did you get Malik Willis to play good enough to do that? Now, granted, Josh Jacobs was unbelievable. Some of those highlights that we saw, it was his shake and bakes, his planting and going in the opposite direction was really amazing. And I understand that people were really upset when Aaron Jones left, okay? But at the end of the day, everyone, like, you've got Josh Jacobs back there. Like, he's a good running back. He's got talent, and you saw it on display, 150 plus yards, like, perfect execution, right? People are giving a lot of praise to Matt LaFleur, and rightfully so. How did you get this guy ready to go? Malik Willis in such a short time, didn't turn the ball over. scored a passing touchdown. Now, it does suck if you're in a fantasy football league because it just kills all of the wide receiver values, and they weren't that high to start. But I'm huge on Jayden Reed right now. Like, if you're in Dynasty, go get Jayden Reed. I'm telling you right now, like, just this stat alone, I'm going to get Jayden Reed. Okay? First 85 career touches before Sunday's game. Jayden Reed has outplayed Tyreek Hill in the first 85 touches. I think you need to go get him. Jordan Love and Jayden Reed have a special connection. But one that doesn't have a special connection is I just don't think that Lucas Musgrave, I don't know what Luke Musgrave does. I don't know what's going on there. It doesn't make any sense to me what's happening there. I'm very, very surprised what's happening. So, like, Tucker Kraft's out playing Luke Musgrave. So this is shocking news for me. Not that Tucker Kraft is bad, but man, he has just been invisible first 2 weeks. And so if we can get him going, now here's the thing. Let's dive into the Titans Packers preview. Okay. And I'm loving what I'm seeing in the progression of Green Bay. I think, like, it isn't just about Jordan Love, which, I mean, he's the big driving force. Don't get me wrong. Without Jordan Love, in my opinion, we don't make the playoffs. Okay. But in saying that, this team has got a lot of good players. It's got a lot of good players, and I'm really excited about it. But I agree with Cole that we don't need to rush him back. I don't think that. And actually, I'm going to get into a video later tonight. I'm going to go live with how my fantasy teams are doing. So please check that out. I made a team that was NFC North players only that I drafted or tried my best to do that. And it's pretty funny. So I'm going to do a video on that tonight. So, but when you dive into this Packers Titans game, like, everyone's counting out the Titans, but you're still shocked at how many people are still picking the Titans to get their first win. And it's like, I understand they're at home. I mean, if you haven't been to Nashville, you need to go. I loved my time. My wife and I loved our time in Nashville. Fantastic place. Fun place to be. I would love to go to a Titans game. If I would love to know, like, this weekend I'm flying in to Nashville to watch the Packers. I should have done that. I really should have done that. That just would be so fun to do. But yeah, I mean, I get it. They're at home. They should have the advantage. You've got everyone's, kind of poo-pooing on Will Levis, but, like, Tony Pollard is actually having himself quite a decent season. And that's been quite impressive. But if you look at everything else, there isn't a lot that's good. In fact, when it comes to defense, and rushing and just offensive, like, overall, we're talking the Titans are 31 out of 32 teams. They are terrible. They are terrible. And they have a lot of holes. And defenses seem to have just a heyday against the Titans. And so I'm anticipating that the Green Bay Packers are going to make life miserable for Will Levis. Now, Will Levis had an opportunity to beat the Bears week 1, did not do it, did one of the dumbest plays I've seen, trying to make something happen, throwing it, like, the way he did that, and then the pick six, it was awful. It was totally awful. So I'm just kind of sitting there watching this unfold and go, really? Like, you couldn't have just handed the Bears an L and walked away? But they're quite bad. And the Bears got owned, guys, at the end of that game against the Titans. I know that there's growing pains with them and Caleb Williams, that whole thing. I get it. But here we are going to be playing the Tennessee Titans, and we just can't take an L on this. I think our run game's going to be there. It sucks that Marshawn Lloyd is injured for a while. I mean, our wide receiver core is pretty healthy. Defensively, we're pretty healthy. I just think, like, where where are we going to go here? Now, this is the only thing. If it's Malik Willis that's starting, okay, that actually quite concerned. I know it concerned me last week against the Colts. I get that. But can I just say it didn't? It really concerns me this week because if somebody has tape on Malik Willis, it's going to be the Tennessee Titans. That's who he got drafted by. You know what? That's one thing I like. There's so many things I like about Malik Willis, though. As a human being, phenomenal person. Phenomenal person. I loved how they were like saying, basically, egging him on, saying, "Hey, is this a big game for you if you play this week? Or is it Edgerrin Cooper? Not Edgerrin Cooper. My bad. Is it a revenge game? I wanted to talk about Edgerrin Cooper in just a second. Is it a revenge game?" And he's like, "No, I'm not looking for revenge. They actually drafted me, gave me an opportunity, gave me a legitimate chance to prove myself in this league. They gave me every opportunity to be successful." And he just said, "I just really am grateful for the Tennessee Titans." And I'm like, finally, like, why does everything have to be a massive controversy, everyone? Why does everything have to be this thing where you're just sitting there and going, you know what? It's not always a revenge game. It's not always like, why does it like every player that leaves our team wants to go to a division rival? Like, why? Why does it have to be like that? I don't think it does need to be like that. So I'm interested to see how it runs, how it goes. But they would have a lot of tape on Malik. And so I am hoping for our sake that it is going to be Jordan Love, but I don't think it's going to be like, I don't think that's a good idea to start Jordan Love this week. Give him another week off. The Titans have played so bad that I just think at the end of the day, we should just say, pump the brakes a little bit, everyone. Let's relax. Let's just say, hey, this isn't a must-win game, but every week you want your best players out there. So I'm wholeheartedly believing that Jordan Love's going to play. Now, fantasy-wise, does that mean you should start him? I don't know. Now, I want to dive into my predictions here, but I just want to show you interesting. Again, I think this is an NFL Network. So last week, nobody picked us to beat. Like, literally everyone picked the Colts. And this week, because we're playing Tennessee, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the 10 that's saying that Green Bay is going to win 17, 14, 14, 23, kind of in that range, right? And that's where I'm going to land too. But can I just point something out? Adam Rank just never, ever chooses Green Bay. I get you're a Bears fan, dude. But, like, you actually think Tennessee – now, maybe you're thinking Malik Willis is going to be playing in this game. I'm not sure what you guys are thinking. I didn't watch this. I didn't watch what you said for your picks, but this is where we're at. And it's better than last week where they all picked against us. But I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm not. I'm not picking against us. I'm going to be picking the Green Bay Packers to win 24-17. Now, some of you are like, why, Trevor, would you pick 24-17? Why do you think it's going to be close? If Jordan Love's playing and he's healthy, I don't think it's going to be close. I think we're going to score 40 or 30. Sorry, 30. And he's healthy, right? But if he's struggling and that kind of stuff, I think we're going to win 24-17 because every game this season, the Tennessee Titans have lost 24-17. So I'll just stick with it. 3 in a row. Post in the comments whether you're here live right now or later. What do you think the score is going to be? Who do you think is going to win and why? I think Josh Jacobs is going to have a touchdown this week. I think Romeo Doubs is going to have a touchdown and Jaden Reed's going to have a touchdown. And so those are my things. I also believe that Gary's going to have 3 sacks and I believe that Kenny Clark's going to get 1 as well. And McKinney's going to get another interception, guys. He is a ball hawk. He's going to get another one. And I get that Ridley's playing well for them, but I'm telling you right now, we're going to win this game. And at the end of the day, it's all about a W. Last week was all about a W. I love being wrong when I pick against my Green Bay Packers. So yeah, that's it for tonight. Post in the comments if you think Jordan Love is going to play, whether he should play. But I really appreciate you stopping by. But I'm picking the Packers 24-17 over the Tennessee Titans. And don't forget, everyone, to hit the like and subscribe. I'm almost at 600 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 1,000, so I appreciate any love and support there. And I'm going to be jumping on. I'm a guest on the NFC North podcast, the Freezin' Four. I don't know if I have a picture of them on here. I should throw that up on here so I can prove. And literally in 5 minutes, I'm going to be on NFL Outdated's show on YouTube, and we're gonna be rocking it. I'm representing the Green Bay Packers. We always have fun. I always roast Bears fans and Vikings fans because I just speak truth. They get angry at me, and my Lions fans are very respectful towards the Green Bay Packers. So I tread lightly there, and they're very good. So don't get me wrong, but yeah, the Vikings have been surprising this year, everyone. They have been shocking the world. So, so join us, NFL Outdated or NFC North Freezin' 4, I believe is how you call it. And we'll be launching in less than 5 minutes. Have a great day, guys. Have a great day. Hit the like and subscribe, and let me hit the outro video, and we're going to be out of here. Talk to you soon.